Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Free content, easy.
They're breathtaking, they're eye-opening, they're jaw-dropping. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most beautiful places in the world. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at the most beautiful locations the natural world has to offer. Number 10, Palawan Island. Picture a place where the most intensely unnatural colors are real, where jagged rock formations seemingly drip into hopelessly clear water, surrounded by rich lagoons and richer forest, and you've pictured Palawan. Largely untouched by man, it's been voted the world's most beautiful island more than once, with its beach El Nido also topping lists. Cartoonishly colorful and psychedelically vivid, this hidden gem
How does that form?
is accessible by plane or boat and is home to unique wildlife, including the Philippine mouse deer and purple crabs. Number 9, Seljalandsfoss. These falls are among the best known in Iceland and rank among the most beautiful in the world. Part of the Seljalands River, the falls and
Whoa, look at how it's
the
like
most beautiful in the world. Part of the
Seljalandsfoss. Look how it's kind of like coming through runoff through the sides of the cliff here.
Palawan River, the falls, and their 197-foot or 60-meter drop are fed by waters from the volcanic glacier Eyjafjallajökull, a land of seemingly never-ending rainbows. Seljalandsfoss has the added bonus of a cave behind the fall's aquatic curtain, allowing visitors a surreal viewpoint. Best still, the location itself is
Guys, how are caves created? Is that a dumb question?
relatively easy to access and can be seen from a nearby, well-used ring road. Number 8, Plitvice Lakes
I don't think I'm on. Yeah, I'm not on top quality. Oh, I am. Sorry.
National Park, one of southeastern Europe's oldest national parks and a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1979. Plitvice Lakes National Park has over 73,000 acres or 297 square kilometers of something for everyone. Overflowing with waterfalls, cascades, hiking trails, and limestone canyons, it's hard to know where to look, but the lakes and their vivid colors are the park's main dish.
Victoria Falls has got to be on here, right?
Plitvice actually features 16 interconnecting lakes, all of which change color thanks to minerals, organisms, and a trick of the sun. Number 7, Algar de Benaju. Located on
Please, one place be in the U.S. I have seen the Grand Canyon, which is pretty insane.
Portugal's southern coast, this seaside gem was once a fishing-based region, but today the Benaju Sea Caves draw visitors based on looks alone. It's
Guys, why do I feel like so many Mediterranean... Well, Portugal isn't on the Mediterranean, so... Alright, not just Mediterranean, but... Portugal and the Mediterranean have, like, all these little, like, inlet beaches separated... and then other inlet beaches. It's amazing.
The Benaju Sea Caves draw visitors based on looks alone. It's best accessed by water, by kayak, boat, or swimming, but your efforts will be rewarded with unfathomable beauty. Like a vast cathedral of divine handiwork, this natural grotto, with its rocky walls, silky sand, and weathered skylight, is enough to make you feel small and insignificant, and yet protected against everything else the world has to offer. Number 6, the Cliffs of Moher. Dismantled during the Napoleon.
I think my parents went to this. I don't know for sure, actually, so never mind. Last year.
Wars. Today, the only reminder of the dismantled during the Napoleonic Wars. Today, the only reminder of the fort for which these gorgeous cliffs were named is an old watchtower. Rising.
So this has got to be on the west coast of Ireland, where you see all those like peninsulas sticking out.
690 feet or 120 meters at Hag's Head to a height of 702 feet or 214 meters down the coast. The cliffs are home to 30,000 birds from 20 different species, including adorable puffins. A look in any direction provides a view of other Irish dreamscapes, including the 12 Pins Mountain.
I thought puffins were Southern Hemisphere. I'm no David Attenborough, so I'm wrong.
Mountain range, the Aran Islands, and the Mound Turks Mountains. Number 5, the Great Barrier Reef and Whitehaven Beach. The world's largest structure made by living organisms, the Great Barrier Reef was constructed by coral. It's home to diverse aquatic species, from whales, dolphins, and clownfish to leatherback turtles and 9 kinds of seahorse. What's more, the nearby Whitehaven Beach is considered one of the planet's most beautiful.
I asked this a few months ago when watching a video, so people probably didn't see it or don't remember, but what is a seahorse? Is it a fish? Is it a fish? Is it some sort of crustacean?
And eco-friendly beaches. The coast is lined with glorious white, 98% pure silica sand, which doesn't retain heat, meaning you can walk the shore till your heart's content and never burn your feet. Number 4, Antelope Canyon. Known to the Navajo as the place where water runs through rocks, Antelope Canyon is more majestic than its name suggests. It's the product of millennia of rainfall and floods eroding and smoothly carving deep corridors into the Navajo sandstone. But the canyon walls are only part of the attraction.
Imagine if you were in there. I mean, it's in Arizona, which I'm sure doesn't get that much rain. But imagine like a crazy freak rainstorm happened and it started to fill this area up. Anxiety.
The rest is sunlight, sneaking its way through the canyons and creating the appearance of fire. Naturally, summer's the best time to visit, as the light beams are more plentiful and more interesting. Number 3, Iguazu Falls. One of the modern natural wonders of the world, this staggering waterfall system, the largest of its kind, sits on the Argentina-Brazil border, meaning big water in native languages. This natural attraction is unique in that it can be accessed from 3 different countries, given its additional proximity to Paraguay.
Thought I had to sneeze.
It can be accessed from 3 different countries, given its additional proximity to Paraguay, because something this beautiful needs to be shared. Effectively a chain of mini waterfalls, the lion's share of the river passes over a U-shaped chasm, known as the Devil's Throat. Number 2, Moraine Lake. Situated just 9 miles or 14 kilometers outside the village of Lake Louise in Banff National Park, in view of the Rocky Mountains is Moraine Lake. Fed by glaciers, this rock-flower blue lake was once featured on the Canadian $20 bill, earning one view the moniker the $20 view. Among the country's most photographed locations, the lake is unsurprisingly popular with hikers. It crests in late June, but visitors can take in the Rockies or their reflection on Moraine Lake nearly year-round.
Guys, so it is true that like the more jagged the mountains are, the younger the mountain ranges. Because I know like the Appalachian Mountains are super, super old mountain range. And so like there's no like peaks like this. It's kind of like smoothed over. So is that a general rule? Like I remember driving through the Alps. The Alps were like crazy, rigid, vertical. And so I'm guessing they're a bit younger. I've never been to the Rockies, but they seem pretty similar to more Alps style. Is that true? Like the more like spiky, the younger? Forget it.
Their reflection on Moraine Lake nearly year-round. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
China? How does that not make it on the list? Look at that.
Salar de Uyuni. Resembling a vast, unending mirror, these are the world's largest salt flats, covering a roughly 40...
There's salt flats. Why is there water?
3,100 square mile or 10,000 square kilometer area. Once a proper lake in prehistoric times. Today, the flats are made of a 10 billion ton layer of salt, under which sits between 50 to 70% of the world's lithium reserves. Sparse in terms of vegetation and wildlife, the almost unnaturally level flats are also packed with chemicals like magnesium, potassium, and borax. But, more importantly, they're eerily beautiful.
So I'm just assuming it's an up high lake, which means how are there salt flats? I always assumed salt flats were, you know, former ancient seabeds that dried out, leaving a crap ton of salt in its wake. Cool video. Love WatchMojo. Some people think it's just cheap content, but yeah, it is. But I like it. Love you guys. See you next time. Bye.